Hi guys. Oh, hi guys. It's Sarah from I Swear I'm Stitching. Today is October 13th. Oh, it's Friday the 13th. I just realized that. This is Flosstube number 73. A lot of threes. If you're coming for the first time, it's nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. If you're coming back, hey, it's nice to see you again. Thanks for coming by. Extra special hi. I'm a little tired, so excuse me if I'm kind of subdued and forgetful. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and the worry about the doctor's appointment stressed me out more than the doctor's appointment. And then there's a long drive because it's in Columbus, which is about almost 2 hours away. Driving, because I'm old, poops me out now. Anyways, here we are. I have a lot of things to show you. Not a lot of progress on a lot of things, but a lot of things because I'm in fandom stitching. And for October, they have 2 challenges. One is to work on one project for 13 days, and one is to work on 13 different projects for 13 days. So I've been doing that. I've got a bunch of stuff to show. Let's see. I'll do that one last because that's got the most progress. I'll do this one last. That's got the most progress. I already forgot something. Suck. All right. Okay. Well, here's one that I haven't worked on in forever, and I was enjoying it, but I got sucked into a TV show while doing this, and I found myself staring at the TV more than my stitching, so I didn't get a lot done on it. But this is my Egypt Garden chatelaine. I love ancient Egyptian things. And I think I got like 100 stitches on it. But this is 32 count Lugana vintage country mocha. Not that it matters which way's up, that all the sides are the same, but my little arrow pointing up in the middle. So, and this is 2/1 using the called for DMC and fancy flosses and all the stuff that the kit calls for. It's a huge piece of fabric, you guys. But all I did was my arms are tired too. Is close the border and start a little bit there. To reduce the glare on my glasses, I have the brightness of my iPad turned down, so I have no idea if colors are showing up at all because, oh, I left my light on. I can't tell if the lighting is good on this video because I have lights on and dimmed on my iPad, and apparently the sun is gonna peek through right over there. I am sorry. But anyways, yeah, I closed up that border. I would like to work on this some more eventually, but I am still totally addicted to certain things, and this is not currently one of them. As much as I enjoyed working on it, I didn't feel the need to keep it out. There are a few things I did feel the need to keep out. You know how you set up everything? Oh, maybe you don't. If you do floss, you know how you set up everything and you think you're ready, and you sit down and you look over your stuff. You're like, yeah, I got it all. And then you sit down and you start recording, and your nose starts itching, and your nose starts running, and you look over and like, I forgot that, like instantly. That is Flosstube life. And if you're like me, you don't edit, then you're screwed. Okay, this is what is this? This was my witch from last week that I worked on. It's Baba Yaga from Autumn Lane Stitchery. Look at all that black. That week I worked on it from Sunday to Sunday. I just wasn't feeling the black. I just couldn't bring myself to, I left my note card out, really do much on it, sadly. But this is, what is this, Catacombs? Yeah, 32 count linen catacombs from Bestitch Me. I'm just using the called for DMC. And see, that's all I got done. Was a little bit of house, hanging skull, and to break up the black, I started doing the ladder. I do not like my stitches for that ladder. kind of think I probably could have gone 1/2 on this fabric because it's kind of tight, but then the black would be more see-through, and kind of like how dense it is. I feel like usually I don't mind if fabric shows through stitches. I just don't give a shit. But for this, like, I feel like I do like how dense the black is. Don't you do it, Daisy? Do you hear her jingling? I'm looking out the window, thinking of barking. I have absolutely nothing. Don't do it. And then I worked on this is my long bag I made to fit my long, I had one of my Q-snaps made into a long, like, skinny Q-snap, and now I never use it, so I just have this long bag I can't put a Q-snap in. Oh well, it's cute fabric. Okay, this is my, what's this called? Spirits of the Dead from Modern Folk Embroidery. That's my printer's running out of ink picture. And I'm working on a purple fabric with purple thread. That's the Silk for You in Winter Wonderland. Oh, the purples are so pretty. And the fabric is 32 count Belfast linen in shade from Picture This Plus. I'm currently just working on the words, and I got maybe 100 on this too. I think I finished Who Stood R Again over there. Oh my God, you guys. I've been watching The Fall of the House of Usher on Netflix. It makes me want to pull out all my Edgar Allan Poe projects. Like this. I think this is my only Edgar Allan Poe project. But then I have a bunch of patterns and just start working on them. And I absolutely love the show. I'm thoroughly enjoying it and geeking out over all the little references to all the other little Poe works. And this makes me want to pull out my book of Poe stories and read that. And I love Edgar Allan Poe. Okay. Let's see. Like I said, I know I feel subdued. So I'm sorry if I don't seem excited. This is my wave by Fireplace Hobby, Trina Mastakova. Oh, I thought I killed you. Oh, sorry, it's a bug. Stink bug. I thought I killed him. Okay. So I've lost my train of thought. I worked on Wave. I think I did a couple hundred on this one. I really found my groove on it. It's 2/2 in the called for DMC, and I'm using the Sewing Shop from Kaylee 10 Stitch 28 count Lugana in this gorgeous, gorgeous color. Maybe 200 stitches. I hate white, so I started with the dark blue, and I really was in the groove. I was like, for the short time I did this, I was like really going at it. I can't. That dark blue is so pretty. Sorry, like I said, I can't tell the coloring because I left my lights on and the sun's shining because it's later in the day. I took a nap because I was tired. Excuse me, I'm trying to caffeinate with some coffee. Apparently I'm gonna need another cup after that. And then I worked on, my Star Spangled Shoal. It's from the Punch Needle Primitive book magazine. Summer 2022. It is this whale, which was Punch Needle, designed by Michelle L. Palmer. And I contacted her on Etsy and asked if my friend Kaylee from Kaylee 10 Stitch could make it into a cross stitch pattern for me. And she said, of course. So Kaylee did that. And I am working this on 32 count Fangirl fiber fabric, and It's not even named. Who cares? And using the call for DMC 2/2, oh my gosh, I can't see crap. I filled in the restless white, restless blue. Did I do any red? I don't know. Again, I had to frog a bunch over here at one point, and it really killed my mood on stitching on it. That's what happens. If I have to frog a large chunk, then I don't want to look at that project anymore for a while. And I'm still kind of in that zone with this. Plus, that's a lot of white. God, I hate white. But look at the cute little fishies. That's a pretty color. That's like one of those DMC variegateds. So that's it. It's gonna be that. So basically, what did I do? That's near his mouth. Okay, so there is about right here. About this chunk. He's gonna be so much stitching, but he's gonna be gorgeous. He is in a fancy floss. He is gonna be in General Arts Fisherman's Wharf. Oh, it's blues and browns, a little gray, so pretty. This is that variegated DMC 4515. I feel like I'm like the most. I feel like I'm very boring today. I think I'm doing what I normally do, just not going off on tangents. All right, this is one of the projects I worked on that I'm going to keep out for when I'm done working on 13 separate things, and I can focus on my Hollow and Hawk Hollow that I'm still addicted to, and then my witches for the week. I had also been working on what was the other thing I was addicted to for like so long? Hollow and Hawk Hollow. Holy crap, what was it, you guys? I don't know. Was it Wonder Whale? No. Yeah, it was my Wonder Whale. Yeah, I finished that. So that's what I was addicted to. Anyways, I'm going to keep this out once things start, once I finish the 13 different stitches. So I'll work on it's Perky Lion from Marumi Crafts. Shit, is it Marumi Crafts? Marumi Designs. I'm sorry. I was loving working on my Perky Lion. Look how freaking, I just love him so much. He is 1/1 on 36 count linen and pumpkin pie by Stitch Me. Oh, I'm sorry. I love him so much. And that fabric and the thread. The thread is Night Stalker's Calling and Bog of Eternal Stench. Like I said, 1/2, 36 count. It is just, oh God, I love that thread. I cannot tell if it's showing up because my lighting is hot garbage. I love it so much. I was in such a groove with this. Did I miss a stitch? No, it's just really light right there. Like, right there, it's just really light. But yeah, so this one is staying out because want to work on it more, must work on it more. And then this past week, for my witches project that I started Sunday, was the Primitive Hair Sea Witch. Where is she? There she is. Primitive Hair Sea Witch. I am thinking of not doing the words, the Sea Witch. I don't think I need them, so I'm thinking of just doing the border, like the top of the seahorse. Because it's got all these little white doodads, so I think that'll just fill in the space. I'm not going to buy the dangly bit there. Or if I do it, I'll use beads I have. I probably won't do it. And I didn't use any of the called for specialty threads. I just went in my stash and picked what I thought looked good. So this is on 32 count Bronze Age linen from Stitch Me. And I'm using DMC and Classic Colorworks and Night Stalker's Calling, and I think 1 Week's Dye Works. It's 2/2. I was addicted to stitching her. I love her so, so much. I was not sure. I told you I hate stitching and then frogging, and then when I frog, I don't want to stitch on something. Well, I must have tried 3 different tail colors. Did like a chunk here, in different colors. Did not like them, and then settled on this one. And for a long time, like for a solid day while I was stitching it, I was not sure. But I like it. Oh, I love her dark hair. What is her dark hair? It is... I was trying to use threads I have so I wouldn't have to buy any. Classic Colorworks Blacksmith Blue. But I still have to do, with this dark color, the bottom of her tail. Oh my gosh. Bottom of her tail, seahorse body, and the outline of the shell. I may not have enough. I may have to friggin' buy thread after all. And then the light blue is Blue Beatrice from Classic Colorworks. And I have to do that whole shell, outline of the tail, and I believe the wings of the seahorse. I might have enough. I might end up having to friggin' buy thread anyways. And this is the Night Stalker's Calling, which is the Nothing. That's the one I'm using for the green, which again, still drives me crazy. That was from the Neverending Story box. The Neverending Story is one of my favorite movies ever. And I still don't understand why the Nothing, why this is named the Nothing. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful green. Not very variegated. Gorgeous. But that does not scream the Nothing. The Nothing should be like dark blues and blacks, maybe purples, maybe greens, maybe just but like stormy colors. I mean, I can't remember the book. It's been a long time since I read the book. But if you're going off the movie, the Nothing's not green. It's been a long time since I read the book, so I'm not quite sure how things are depicted in the book. So that one's staying out until Sunday, and I'll pick my new witch here in a little bit. And then this one's staying out for God knows how long, because I'm still addicted to stitching it. It is my Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. It is stitched on 18 count Ashen Tan Aida from To Die For Fabrics, 1/1. Everyone's seen it, but here it is anyways. I finished, oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? I finished, I need technology. I finished the train. And then my kid picked a new number, and she picked the Headless Horseman. So I worked on that for a little bit. Addicted to it, but had to put it down for a couple days because I fouled up and got mad. So here's my train. Yeah, I love it so much. There's my train and my ghost, Fraser Jacob Kowalski. SG1 represent. And then I started my Headless Horseman with the words and some outline. And the reason I had to put it down was because here on this side, I was trying to close the block a little bit. You can see a little bit of the stitches where I pulled out. I did some black. This is 1/1. I did the black 2/1, a big chunk of it. And I was like, man, that black looks so weird. And then I realized it's because I was using 2 threads, and I had to rip it out. And I got mad, and I put it away for a little while. I think I should be ready to start working on it again soon. I can't see anything. That's where I'm at so far with my Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. It's amazing how much progress you feel like you've done, and then you look at it and you're like, wow, I still have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks left after the one I'm working on. Right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 blocks. So I'm currently working on a block. I have 8 blocks to do. One block has got some little leggies. So you're like, wow, I've done a lot. And then you hold the whole thing up and you're like, oh, I still have so much more to do. But I'm addicted to it, so it's okay. I love it. Since we are here, where else would we be? Since I have my phone right here, I'll go ahead and spin on my tiny decision wheel for next week's, I start Sunday. So, let's see. October witches. I kind of hope it's a small one. Oh, it is. Okay. It's Mini Sam Hain. Sam Hain. Mini Sam Hain? Mini Sam Hain. Mini Sam Hain. From the Witchy Stitcher. I believe it's a free one. Let's see if I have the pattern. I don't have it printed because I still don't have ink. I've been working on my Sea Witch PDF on my iPad, which is not my favorite thing. There it is. Yeah, I'm kind of excited it's a small because maybe I can finish it quick. And then focus on my Perky Lion and Halloween Quaker. Or if I'm not done with my Sea Witch, I could pull her back out and work on her. This should be done in like no time. I'm going to work that one on I left all my stuff over there at my desk. It's a no-named fabric from my friend Stephanie. It's like a brownie color. It's an Ada. I want to say an 18, but I could be wrong. Left it over there. All right. Let me write down my next project so I remember. And then I got some goodies. Some haul. My friend Kaylee, 10 Stitch, sent me fabric because she's the best. Oh, she also sent me some more dyed thread, which I'm excited about because gorgeous folly colors. If I can get it out of there. Ah, I dropped one. It's way over there. I'll pick it up later. Look, pretty folly colors. The third one's the same vibe. And then she sent me some gorgeous fabrics. This is Putricide, 16 count Ada. Oh, this one's so pretty, you guys. I don't know which side I like best. Oh, stupid friggin' light. I'll put my head in the way. Oh, I don't know which side is better. Well, because the green shows up on one side a little bit more. Oh, just a little bit. They're very, very similar sides. Oh, it's so pretty. I think I want to put maybe a lady on her. Like some sort of witch, maybe. Like, oh. I'm just laying it because it's so pretty. And then this looks a lot like the blue I'm using for my wave, only a little bit lighter. This is, I believe it's acid wash, stone wash denim, 16 count. Whoa, it does look like stone wash denim. So actually it does not, like just this one part reminds me of the fabric I'm using. And then Mystery 20 count Ada. Now I'm excited about this. It's itty bitty. What I see, you can't tell how pretty purpley pink it is on my end, because again, my lighting's crap right now. But I can't do 40 count linen. Apparently it kills my eyes. I don't like it. But this 20 count Ada, I think the holes are a lot easier to see. If I do tiny stitching, it may be on 20 count Ada. So I'm excited to try this. I'm very excited to try that. I don't know what I'll do on it. I should do mini Stampede on it instead. I don't want it. I already have it. This is Sandstone 20. Oh no, I can't read, but that's 25 count Lugana. This has a nice neutral. Now when it comes to 25 count, guys, what do you do? How do you stitch on it? Because the only 25 count I've actively used is for my Haid, and I'm doing 2/1 10 stitch. So when it comes to like, if I want to just stitch like a little piece on here, I love that little part right there. Right there, just a little loop. This is my favorite section. Right there. Oh, looks like parchment. Anyways, would you just do like 1/1? 2/2? My eyes are trying to see. How do you stitch on 25 count? 25 count, you guys. Let me know. And then this one's my favorite. It's such a cool dyeing technique. Such a cool fabric. It's Sunrise Shibori. I hope I said that right. In 18 count Ada. Look at that. Look how cool that is. It's so cool. Like, I wish I could appreciate it in person. It's like this really soft, buttery, like yellow. And then these streaks of like yellow. Like, from what I can see with my stupid camera and lighting, it looks like white and someone just dragged like a highlighter over it. But in person, oh my gosh, it's so, so pretty. It's so neat. I cannot wait to work on that. Thank you, Kaylee. And then, so Advents this year are going to be light. They were kind of heavy last year. Had a little bit more money to spend. The only reason I have Advents this year is because people put a lot of them for sale earlier in the year when I had extra money. So I bought, I have the Black Nail Society box coming, the vintage one, vintage tree, I don't know, that coming. And for Christmas I have, it might just be the Missouri Star. I really splurged on that one. That might be my only Christmas Advent. But for Halloween I have the Black Nail Society coming. I have a hair on my lip. And I bought the Patchwork Rabbit 13 Days of Halloween box. So that came. And I can't start opening it till the 19th. I'm not going to do daily unboxings. I won't do it for Christmas either since I just have the one box. But I will show you what I get when I update on Fridays. I'm excited about that. I've never had anything from Patchwork Rabbit. They're in the UK. When this shipped, it got here in like, I swear to God, 3 or 4 days. Maybe a week. It felt really, really quick. I got the shipping notification. It was like, boom, here it is. So that was nice. And then, let's see, what else? New to me, Flosstubes. I've been watching Lauren from Stitching in the Stacks and Maggie from Kitschy WIPS. I literally watched her Flosstube about her announcing the retreat for the Mirabilias in the Mirabilia themed like retreat in North Carolina. I literally watched that the weekend it happened. I had no idea she was behind it, so I found that quite amusing. She's quite enjoyable. I am a completionist, so I'm of course starting from the beginning and catching up, which is why I saw her announcement. Literally, the stink bug. As long as it doesn't get near me or my coffee. But I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so those are the Flosstubes I'm watching. He's not on me, is he? Okay, I heard him. So as I said earlier in the video, I'm tired because I had my visit with my pre-op visit with my surgeon to have my stomach skin removed. If you don't want to see flesh, look away. But you know, I don't care. I'm open about this. I've lost. So I had gastric bypass surgery in 2021. I've lost a bunch of weight, yada, yada, yada. I've got skin issues. I thought I would just want my arms done. If you haven't been here from the beginning, my arms used to be a lot bigger. They're still pretty big, but there's only so much you can take off. Yada, yada. Then I decided I wanted to have my stomach skin removed. Now my insurance, it's very weird, and they will only cover the lower part. Maybe not the top part, but I have a history of rashes and sores and backache and physical therapy and chiropractor. So fingers crossed. Anyways, I have a pre-op appointment. Insurance has not told me yes or no yet. If I have surgery, it'll be November 6th. If insurance says no, I will be rescheduling because I don't have the money to cover part of the surgery. I'd be having something called a fleur-de-lis, which is that, where they cut from hip to hip and then up your breastbone, and then they cinch everything together. So it's a pretty major surgery. And I'll show you my skin. This is what they will be removing. See all that? This part is what insurance would cover because it hangs over the crotch. I don't know. This part up here, which is on the stomach, the high abdomen, they might consider cosmetic. I don't understand American insurance. And there is my loose skin. Bloop, bloop. They cut that out. So, we'll see. We'll see if it happens. If it not, I'm not getting my hopes up. But anyway, so I had that appointment, and I've gained a couple pounds since my last surgery for stress eating and stuff. And I was afraid my surgeon was going to yell at me, so I was so stressed out about it. And then, of course, I had to drive 2 hours away, and driving makes me tired. And he just literally gave me my soap, special surgery soap, told me all the bad things that could, but probably wouldn't happen. Told me that I may have numbness, which I had my C-sections done because I was over 300 pounds when I had both my kids. They were born, he's over there. They were born 1 year, 1 week, 1 day apart. So I had my C-section like back to back, and she tried to use the same scar. And because I was so heavy, she went vertical instead of the horizontal. So I was like, he said there might be numbness. I'm like, I've been numb like for like 18 years in the spot. Let me see if I can show you where it is. So that's more Sarah flesh. That right there, that scar way over here, that's for that indent, that's for my C-section. So I've been numb there for 18 years. So I told him I didn't care. And then he said, oh, and you might also, there is risk you might lose your belly button. And I was like, I haven't seen that thing in years. I don't care. Take it off, leave it off, throw it away, make me weird and flat. No one is seeing my stomach. I'm not going to start rocking a bikini. And if I do, I don't care. So we did all that. And then he was like, okay, great. See you in a couple weeks. And sent me home. And I was like, damn it, I got stressed for nothing. Like, I was exhausted yesterday. And that's it. That's all that's going on in my life. My kids, I saw my son last night. He stopped by. That was nice. I haven't seen him in about a week. I'll see him this Friday, though. Next Friday? Because we're having our Halloween movie-thon. Which I finally narrowed down the movies we're going to watch. Evil Dead, Frighteners, and Halloween. Or I'm going to make food, and they're gonna eat junk food, and we're gonna probably order Chinese or send my son out for Wendy's, whatever the kids want, because I obviously don't eat very much, so they get to decide. What else? I talked to my daughter. She called. She had her not her first day, but her training for the managing editor job. So that's exciting. She filled me in on that. And that's it. That's all I got going in life, you guys. They're over there. Let's see if I can reach that. Knock my iPad off. I put the. Oh my God, that's a heavy quilt. I've been working my arms out, so they're tired too. But the quilt, my friend's embroidered quilt, I put the binding on. So all I have to do is flip it over and hand stitch it down, which is my favorite part. And it's been cold, so this would be nice to do on the couch. But there's no due date on it. So I decided to put it off for a hot second, since my son's best friend's, him and his girlfriend's baby shower is in 2 weeks. I decided I should really finish their baby quilt. So I got that pinned. And I'm just, oh my gosh, that's the back of it. So there's the baby quilt. So this fabric is in some of the squares I'm using for the backing. And since there's browns in here, I'm going to use the leftover brown I have from this quilt backing as the binding. Since I also cut out too much binding for that quilt, I have a bunch of strips left. So I just have to, I'm going to go, okay, so the quilt faces this way. I'm going to strip, I don't mind machine quilting baby quilts because they're small. Like, this is a small quilt. And I usually almost always do just straight line quilting. So I'm just gonna follow the line, the lines, and then just quilt straight down between them. It's such a cute quilt. I love these fabrics. So I'm gonna do that probably tomorrow. So then I can spend the weekend, I'll probably spend the weekend quilting this and then binding it and see how small it is. And then after that's done, I can work on binding the big quilt, which will take a lot longer. As long as she has it done for Christmas, or I have it done for Christmas, I think I'm okay. Maybe she'll save it for Christmas. Now I feel like I'm battling. Now I feel like I caught my second wind. But that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for putting up with me. I will probably have a lot less to show next week because I am trying to focus on knitting. I didn't bring the socks with me because they look the same. I want to try to finish a pair of my sister's socks for Christmas, and it's getting close. It's October. I don't got a lot of time. So I will do my challenges for fandom stitching. I will work on my witches, and then focus on knitting. So there we are. Thanks for stopping by, guys, and I hope you have a good October. Bye.